Bluesky surges to 15 million users. The Guardian is leaving X. And Spotify unveiled a new payout model for creators with popular videos. It's Thursday, November 14th, and this is Engadget News. Bluesky may still be the underdog in the race for alternatives to X, but the once Twitter-affiliated service is gaining momentum. The app just passed the 15 million user mark after adding more than 1 million new users over the last week. While Bluesky is still considerably smaller than Threads, which with 275 million users is its biggest rival, there are signs that Threads users have been increasingly curious about the upstart. Bluesky has been a trending topic on Threads in recent days, and an in-app search suggestion shows there are more than 19,000 posts about Bluesky. Bluesky itself has also made a push to win over Threads users in recent weeks by posting regularly on the Meta-owned service. That effort seems to be working. A month ago, Engadget noted that the service had just under 9 million users. Its mobile app also has the top spot in Apple's App Store, followed by Threads and ChatGPT. Its recent success also seems to be driven, at least in part, by frustration with Elon Musk and X following the U.S. presidential election. A recent report from web analytics company SimilarWeb found that more than 115,000 U.S. web visitors deactivated their accounts on November 7th, more than on any previous day of Elon Musk's tenure. The report also noted that web traffic and daily active users for Bluesky increased dramatically in the week before the election, and then again after Election Day, with Bluesky at points seeing more web traffic than Threads. On its part, Bluesky seems intent on distinguishing itself from its larger billionaire-controlled rivals. The company, which began as an internal project at Twitter before it spun off into an independent entity, has experimented with novel features like custom feeds, user-created moderation services, and starter packs for new users. And since we're on the topic of social media, The Guardian announced that it will no longer be active on X. All its editorial accounts will stop posting on the platform. Users can, of course, still share the outlet's articles on X, and journalists working for The Guardian may link to or embed X posts in their articles or continue using the platform to gather news. According to the statement, X has become rife with far-right conspiracy theories and racism, and is simply not worth sinking more resources into. The newspaper would rather spend its time and energy on less toxic platforms. Additionally, The Guardian cites Elon Musk as a major reason for moving away, since the results of the recent U.S. presidential election have allegedly shown how Musk has been able to use its influence to shape political discourse. Essentially, the concern appears to be that continuing to post would be adding fuel to a propaganda machine. The Guardian is not the only news outlet to ditch X. NPR and PBS both left in 2023. Corporations like Apple, IBM, Disney, and others still post but no longer advertise on X. Those companies have historically been the social media platform's biggest source of ad income. The Guardian isn't the only news outlet to ditch X. NPR and PBS both left last year. Corporations like Apple, IBM, Disney, and others still post but no longer advertise on X. These companies have historically been the social media platform's biggest source of ad income. The Guardian claims it's able to make this decision because it does not rely on advertising as its main business model. But Twitter was always more about influence than driving traffic, and the returns on investment for publishers have only gotten worse with time. Spotify is aiming to give YouTube some competition with its new partner program for video creators and content that goes viral. The music and podcast app announced a new partner program that monetizes audio and video beyond income from advertising, starting on January 2nd. The new monetization program pays Spotify creators in two ways: Creators can earn a share of ad revenue from their content on all platforms through its partner program. They can also earn money through monthly podcast subscriptions that allow listeners to support creators directly in return for exclusive bonus content and perks. Both tiers also come with eligibility requirements. The Spotify Partner Program requires participants to host and upload their content through its Spotify for Creators platform, have streamed 10,000 hours and at least 2,000 unique views in a 30-day period, and published at least 12 episodes. Subscriptions will be open to content creators who have at least 2 published episodes and at least 100 unique Spotify listeners in a 60-day period. The new programs will be available for subscribers in the U.S., the UK, Canada, and Australia beginning next January. Spotify has taken other steps to make its video and music content more accessible and mainstream. The music and video streamer integrated with TikTok and Instagram, so users can post tracks on the social media sites. Thanks for listening. There's more to these stories and additional articles at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from Carissa Bell, Jeremy Gann, and Danny Gallagher, and was voiced and produced from the sound studios of Spoken Layer. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back to wrap up the week tomorrow with more tech news from Engadget.